is Houston with it. Trailing here by 8. Rubio kicks to Williams. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. Rubio's got his 4th assist in this one. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. Rubio's got his 4th assist in this one. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. Rubio's got his 4th assist in this one. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. Rubio's got his 4th assist in this one. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. Rubio's got his 4th assist in this one. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. Rubio's got his 4th assist in this one. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. Rubio's got his 4th assist in this one. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. Rubio's got his 4th assist in this one. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. Rubio's got his 4th assist in this one.
Sports, Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny Smith. And Oklahoma City is where we'll be going just moments from now, as the Thunder will be going up against the New York Knicks. For New York, one thing they've talked about, sustaining focus on the defensive end, allowing no easy shots, trying to be disruptive, maybe causing some turnovers that can lead to easy buckets in transition. And a guy we'll be watching tonight, Jay Crowder, impacts the game in a number.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Thanks for joining us live for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brett Berry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. It's getting noisy here in Oklahoma City. We're at the peak, the Chesapeake Energy Arena, home of the Thunder. Now let's send it down to David Aldridge, standing by from the sidelines. David?
Well, guys, Karl Anthony Towns has a different disposition than his predecessor and mentor, Kevin Garnett. The KG said of Cat, don't take the smile for weakness. He plays with another type of engine. What they do share, Kevin, is a true love for the game. Back to you.
Outstanding, D.A. Thank you. Brent, we've got great front court in this matchup. Since you played, both forward positions have evolved and become a little bit different.
You ever think, Kevin, about some of the great players in the 80s and 90s that had the skill set to do some of the things that we're asking of today's players?
Good point.
That might have been great. And I'm thinking like guys like Detlef Schrempf that were out there and doing things where people said, how's a 6'11" guy getting away with that? Well, now every 6'11" guy is getting away with those skills.
So the New York starting 5. Green is out there with Iguodala. Then there's Towns. Then it's Curry. And it's Levine in at the shooting guard position. Now here's Hield. 6 to shoot. There's the feed to Vucevic. He can't get that one. Towns with the defensive effort. New York with the ball. And he makes the bucket, drew contact, and gets the whistle too.
Pretty sweet right there. Draymond Green, of course, being unselfish and looking to involve his teammates. The Thunder, one of the lowest rates of assists in the league last year. Also, a team that does not move the ball around all that much to gain some advantage with strong side, weak side movement. So we'll see isolation, we'll see pick and roll, and very few passes in a contest like this.
Free throw good, Levine. And the Thunder had great talent, but their offense hasn't allowed all their players, Brent, to flourish at the same time. Why is that?
Well, it's just a team that doesn't have a commitment to a flow style of offense. They have such great talent that I think the talent tries to take on the load sooner in offensive possessions than maybe the coaching staff would like, and they have great individual scorers. That's what these guys have done in the league for a very long time.
Here's Iguodala. After the made shot from Nikola Vucevic. Here's Curry. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
And you know what? You can't get a better screen. Frees him up beautifully, but he just fails to capitalize.
Oh, man, he'd love to have that one back. He just does everything right, but doesn't get the finish.
Now, here's Richardson. A floater, and he lays it up and in. Richardson's got his first points of the game.
Well, Richardson came in shooting threes and thought that might be the only thing he could do. He's no one-trick pony.
Curry against Young. Outside, Levine. Towns sets the pick for Levine. Towns, the pass to Levine. Curry way outside. The long distance three is buried. Curry's got his first 3 points of the game.
I mean, it's no way. I mean, there's just a sliver of daylight, and there's 3 more. Looked a little bit forced. No reason for it either. The defense was not even in the frame.
Back to Iguodala. It's stolen by Hield. Young against Curry. Now, here's Doncic. He's tightly guarded. Richardson, that's a 2-pointer. And the shot is long. The Knicks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Inside, Levine. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Levine's got 5 points so far.
That's a great pass from Draymond Green. Just understands where his guys are going to be.
Shot from free throw range. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 3 rebounds now in this one. And it's Green with the jam.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
One shot.
That's good from Green.
Amazing to think about Draymond Green and the career arc he's had thus far. He really can guard any position on the floor. He can make plays. Really a unique talent. You look at the New York Knicks, desperate to compete again and get themselves back into the playoffs. Remember, 1973, their last championship year, with the likes of Willis Reed, Walt Frazier, Earl the Pearl Monroe. Maybe they could use a couple of those guys now.
And he knocks down the first one. And since 1973, only 2 finals appearances for the New York Knicks.
Yep, 1994, they lost to the Rockets in 7 games. And in 99, that was the lockout-shortened season. They lost to the Spurs eventually on their home court in 5 games. No finals appearances for the New York Knicks in the new millennium.
And so he makes both from the line. The Thunder, Brent, playing with such energy. But shooting, not their strong suit.
No, one of the lower three-point percentages in the league as a team. The free throw line also last year, really weird. A big-time struggle for guys who had career-low years from the free throw stripe. So tough to win big in today's game if you're not hitting threes and then not hitting the freebies.
And here's Richardson after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Clock at 6. Now, here's Doncic. He's covered by Iguodala.
And getting a hand in the shooter's face, locking down that in-between area.
Just taking on the challenge on every possession. I love defenders who give nothing away.
Thunder trailing by 8. Passes it to Hield. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Well, he's a little bit more than just an outside shooter. Buddy Hield finding himself. That time maneuvers inside to get good position.
Towns the screen. Curry against Young. Outside Curry. There's the triple. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Curry's got 9 points.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooter.
And first time out of the game called for Oklahoma City. And I'll tell you, Brent, a lot of distractions for the Knicks over the last few years.
Well, quite a number of coaching changes, obvious changes to the front office, so that means you're turning in a different direction, and some people in the Knicks organization really having a hard time just getting along with one another.
Pass to Doncic. High, arcing shot.
Iguodala demonstrating his defensive prowess yet again. Superb reach on that block.
Towns, a screen on Hield. Levine up top. 5 points in the game. Shot clock at 5. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
In this first period, they've been aggressive and extremely focused.
I don't think you ever expect to carve out such a big lead early on in a game like this, but let's see if they can maintain momentum.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
The Thunder shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
And it's been an issue for them as it was last year, only 72% from the line.
The first free throw is good, and New York making a change here. Cauley Stein's checked in. And he can't hit the second.
A tremendous opportunity for David Fizdale to re-energize his coaching career. Just that short stint he had in Memphis. He's a smart guy, a ton of charisma, which of course the New York fans are going to react to, and try to rework this roster and find some talent and push forward.
Now here is Young. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him.
And the touch Young has from beyond the arc, he is almost unguardable from there.
Here's Iguodala. They have a 9-point lead. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. And when it came to hiring Fizdale, the Knicks went so far as to contact their former coach, Pat Riley.
Yeah, Pat, a bit of Knicks royalty with his success in the Big Apple, said this about Fizdale, that he's got a great mind and that he'll be mentally prepared for everything New York throws at him. So good choice for the Knicks, and we'll see how he performs in the big city.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Pick by Vucevic. Hield kicks to Doncic. Hield against Levine. Vucevic setting the pick for Hield. Richardson with the screen on Levine. For the three. Richardson, no luck.
And a really smart defender there. He just reads the play, wastes no time trying to blow it up.
And what I like best is that he does it completely under control. Really gives the shooter nowhere to turn to.
Up and in on the layup. Richardson's got his second basket.
Awesome seeing Richardson get a little tricky with the ball. Some fancy moves there.
Cauley Stein, a screen. Curry fires from way outside. Off target from three-point range. Thunder trailing by 11. Down low. And there's Richardson. That's good on the assist by Hield. Richardson's got 6.
Right now he is locked in. He's getting great shots, and he's burning the D in a variety of ways.
Green with a screen on Young. And stolen by Richardson. And here's the fast break. Richardson leading the way. Richardson missing again. The Knicks leading by 9. Outside, Green. Cauley-Stein with the screen for Green. Green, the screen. Cauley-Stein dishes to Kerr. Right side, Green. Just 5 on the clock. Iguodala with it. Now guarded by Hield. Iguodala no good. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Doncic no good.
And he completely threw the timing off on that jumper. That is how you D up.
Playing with tremendous aggressiveness without fouling. That's an excellent job.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. Traveling has been a concern for the NBA for a while. For a purist like you, do you like that?
Well, you got to get from city to city, Kevin.
I don't think that's the kind of traveling I'm talking about here. Yes. I only ask you pay attention.
I'm sorry,
that's all. It's a simple request.
Yeah, they're doing a better job. Some get away with it more than others. How's that?
What an answer. Thank you, Brent. And Oklahoma City going with a whole new group out there. So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Alex Len's checked in for Green. Green comes in for Andre Iguodala. Kent Bazemore's checked in for Levine. And it's Clarkson in for Steph Curry.
Methodical in their approach. They have absolutely owned this first quarter.
Yeah, you can credit the play calling. Nothing really fancy, just imposing their will on the inside.
Lopez, a screen on Green. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. Cauley-Stein.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Thunder trailing by 15. Shamet. He's covered by Bazemore. And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession. Stolen by Len. Now here's Bazemore. He's guarded closely. Sexton with it. Portis in the post. Cauley-Stein defending. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Now here's Bazemore. D right on him. Here's Clarkson. Bangs home the trifecta. Clarkson's got 5 now.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
Crowder against Green. Crowder the pass to Portis. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Now, here's Clarkson. He's guarded closely. There's the pass to Cauley-Stein. Kicks to Len. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Clarkson. It doesn't go for him. So the Thunder will take it the other way. Pass to Sexton. 13 feet away. There's Portis. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Portis has got his second basket of the game. Outside, Green. Passes it to Len. They set the screen. Pass to Bazemore. He tries for 3. That shot, no good. Thunder trailing by 14. Shamet. He's covered by Bazemore. Sexton kicks to Portis. Crowder against Green. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Sexton hits the front of the rim and out.
Oh, you just relish those kind of opportunities, and the defense got lucky, but they need to guard that area of the floor a little bit better.
Outside, Green. Back to Bazemore for three. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Outside, Crowder over Green.
And Green's defense, very important to this team's success. The way he gets up in the face of whoever he's guarding, it becomes infectious to the rest of his guys.
And so it's the New York Knicks with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. Steph Curry talks about the visual drills he does to help his playmaking as he's made the transition from a point guard at Davidson to a combo guard in the NBA.
It's a cognitive and neurological drill that helps you, one, takes your mind off the basketball, because when you're in a game, that should be the last thing you're thinking about. There's so many other variables out there that you have to kind of survey, you know, where your defender is, where your teammates are, where you are in relation to the basket and your reaction. So those lights kind of train you in that regard. You have to, you know, see what the color is, make a determination of what move that corresponds to, execute the move, and then finish the jumper.
The improvement he's made, Greg, in his ball handling has really unlocked his game.
I mean, able to keep his head up as he attacks off the dribble, read the defense, and drills like that can only help.
Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. And the Knicks guys have been rolling right along here, haven't they?
The chemistry through the roof, and it's allowed them to build this huge lead after one.
All parts are working together, even the guys who have not put the points on the board making their subtle contributions.
They've got Portis. He's out there with Jay Crowder. Brook Lopez is out there with Sexton. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. The Thunder last season assembling a big three of Russell Westbrook, Paul George, and Carmelo Anthony didn't mesh, Brent, like they had hoped. In your opinion, what went wrong?
Well, a bit of a down season in terms of the scoring for Melo, but reasons for that, just not as many opportunities and playing outside along the three-point line. The biggest damage last year was the Robertson injury. It felt like in December the OKC team started to find its stride, and Robertson going out of the lineup, there just wasn't enough of the depth on that roster to make up the difference for them defensively, and OKC never really seemed to find its footing or confidence again.
And so Bazemore nails both of them. Getting open in the NBA, not an easy task, and there are a lot of players that are so good moving off the ball.
I think the first couple guys that come to mind are J.J. Redick and Kyle Korver. Old school style in which they operate like a Rip Hamilton. And if you go back, Mitch Richmond, where they're using a multitude of screens, seemingly never stopping during an offensive possession and causing some kind of confusion. So J.J. and Kyle Korver are still doing exemplary jobs of off-ball movement.
Gets the three-pointer to fall. Clarkson's got 8 points.
Just a nice job. Clarkson being elusive behind the pick and roll, finds a way to score.
There's the pick. Three-pointer, Crowder. That one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Crowder. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Bazemore passes to Clarkson. Towns, the screen. Clarkson kicks to Towns. Back to Clarkson. Got a piece of it, but he stays with it. New York needs to get off a shot. Bazemore misses. Thunder trailing by 17. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Now the pass to Sexton. Oklahoma City moving it around. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. For New York, they've gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Towns sets the pick for Green. The shot will not fall. Good D by Lopez. Crowder kicks to Sexton. The 3. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
You know, the timing, the rhythm, I'm a big fan of when Sexton can just catch and shoot.
To the paint, and stolen by Portis. Green against Crowder. Pass to Sexton. Five to shoot. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And stolen by Sexton. Shamet finished off the break.
And I just love Sexton in terms of his length on defense. Good at taking chances and just poking the ball away.
Clarkson kicks it to Bazemore. Passes it to Len. Now, here's Clarkson, defended by Portis. The shot's good.
He's been on his A game, seeking good shots, and he's a huge reason why tonight they're winning.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Even after a number of years in this league, Len still feels like a developmental project.
Well, out of the 5 positions, centers seem to be not only the latest guys to develop, but also with the way the game is going, you wonder what their position is in today's game. You look at Marc Gasol, he didn't become elite until he turned about 30 years old. Hassan Whiteside, DeAndre Jordan. It takes some time, Kevin.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Pass to Richardson. He kicks it to Young. Vucevic a screen on Curry. Young loses the defender with the screen and drills the jumper. Young's got 5 points so far. New York leading by 12. Iguodala the pass to Curry. Here's Towns, and Towns throws it down.
And a few more points tacked on to their lead and in the cruelest way possible.
You're right. Yeah, those putback jams sting, don't they? My goodness.
And that is a statement. We're going to keep coming at you hard, even if we've got the lead.
Here's Vucevic. The Knicks making the shot. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Hield. Green with the rebound.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Curry against Young. A floater. Vucevic with the block. Out of bounds. Knicks ball as New York keeps possession of it. Four on the clock. Curry outside.
You love basketball. Couldn't miss in the first quarter. Now can't make it in the second quarter. Got to be eating at him just a bit.
And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. And here are the Knicks now. Iguodala outside. Kicks to Towns. Green breaking loose. He can't hit that time. Great D that time from Vucevic. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. No good from outside.
Trying to shoot his way out of this slump, but thus far, not working.
Yeah, I hope it hasn't gone to his head. He may be trying too hard at this point.
Here's Young. The Knicks pull it in. Towns has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And the wide open shot from Green. And the 3 ball is good. Green's got 8.
Tough to contest that one. Draymond went right up into a one-piece shooting motion.
Levine against Hield. And the pass to Richardson. Shot off the pick. And a kind 8 points for him.
Effective screen set there for the jump shot. That was the key to the play.
And Green slams it in.
And the floor vision from Curry right there, setting up his teammates, sharing the ball.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Pick by Vucevic. Hield kicks to Richardson. And a miss there on the triple.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Well, you combine his massive size and then his desire to pound the glass, it makes him a tough cover on the board.
And how about the vision there from Doncic? Can make the easy pass and also the difficult one.
Green, the screen. Curry with a wide open look. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. And that's 11 points for Steph Curry.
And each bucket at this point feels like a backbreaker.
Well, to win at this level consistently, you cannot be faint of heart, and he's going in for the kill.
Now, here is Young. 8 points for him. Picked by Vucevic. Pass to Young.
And the defense is just not very aggressive. Definitely fortunate that the mid-range jumper did not find the bottom of the net that time.
Curry against Young. Back to Iguodala. Here's the 3. Nailed from three-point land. Iguodala's got 7 points.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Vucevic with the bucket.
The mindset right now is pretty strong. Superb at staying aggressive and right now stringing some plays together.
Curry kicks to Green. Trying to find Towns. Gets it to him. And the shot falls short this time.
Perfect defense. Contesting without fouling. Exactly what you want to do, especially deep into the paint.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green.
Playing with lots of energy here, trying to cause turnovers.
Yeah, even though he doesn't come up with the steal, that kind of deflection will disrupt the rhythm of this offensive possession.
Cauley Stein, he's checked in for the Knicks. Richardson kicks to Doncic. Vucevic setting the pick for Doncic. And the rejection by Cauley Stein.
Don't want to be careless around Cauley Stein. That's when he rises up and blocks shots away.
Here's Vucevic. The Knicks leading by 17. Here's Iguodala. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got his 5th assist in this one.
Iguodala is so skilled down low, playing his cards right that time and laying them on the table.
Now, here is Young. 8 points for him. Vucevic setting the pick for Hield. Back to Vucevic. 6 to shoot. And the basket is good. Vucevic has got 9.
Guys, he can get this shot anytime he wants.
Now, you bet. With his height, not many defenders are going to challenge that mid-range jump shot.
Here's Iguodala. He's got 9. There's a screen. Cauley Stein with a screen on Young. Curry can't get it to go.
Yeah, this is a terrible start for him, and it has to be weighing on him.
Here's Hield. It's tipped. And here is Iguodala. Passes to Green. Some nice passing by New York here. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Zach LaVine, a high riser. The 2-time dunk contest champ, making his return from that ACL surgery. He can be an explosive scorer.
And from everything you hear, LaVine is a big-time gym rat, Greg.
Yeah, I think he's very dedicated to reaching his full potential. And with his shooting and athleticism, I think he's a great fit in today's game in terms of offense.
The first one falls. A different look for Oklahoma City. Lopez comes in for Vucevic, and it's Sexton in for Young. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Billy Donovan has faced a tough job in Oklahoma City, Brent. Star players leaving town, some even criticizing him after they left.
The circumstances of Billy Donovan moving off of what he did at the University of Florida and making that a powerhouse Division I basketball program, it's been very interesting to have Russell Westbrook and Kevin Durant to begin your career, and then pushing that team to almost beating the Golden State Warriors, losing in a Game 7 to losing Kevin Durant. Billy Donovan's seen a lot in the early part of his career. The hopes is that he continues to grow and learn. Really happy with the hire of Billy Donovan and what he brings to the table in terms of his basketball acumen.
Here's Doncic, following the basket by Stephen Curry. 1:20 left to play here in the half. There's the screen, healed from outside. And no good. Now the Knicks take it the other way.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Exploiting the opposing defense in the paint here, that they've set up shop down in there this second quarter, and boy, are they cashing in.
The Knicks have been perfect so far from the free throw line, 6 for 6.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Lenz checked in for Draymond Green. Green comes in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Kent Bazemore in for Zach LaVine.
Well, Steph Curry, widely regarded as the best shooter in the history of the game. He's been so successful playing point guard in the NBA at times. I think we forget that he transitioned from playing shooting guard in his younger days.
Shamet drains it from beyond the arc. He's got 7.
And maybe a little disengaged in the first quarter. Ball didn't come his way. He's really provided some scoring in the second quarter of action.
And the basket by Curry. And the Knicks lead by 21.
You got to guard the long-range ball, but Steph's so good at pulling up, great footwork and foundation. A good job on the pull-up J.
Now here's Crowder. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And he recovers it. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jeff Green. That is his first foul of the game. "26 seconds left in the first half.
Who got him?
Crowder against Green.
Still scoreless. You wonder if it's starting to get to him.
The shot by Crowder, no good. But they'll get another chance. From deep. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Where hasn't he scored from? Inside, outside, in between game, driving to the hoop. Steph doing it all right here.
From deep three-point range and released it in time, but it's off the mark. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the New York Knicks. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Draymond. Of course, not unusual to see you going up against bigger players. So how do you take advantage of that offensively?
I mean, you just got to take advantage of mismatches. You know, most of the time there's a big guy on me. If not, there's usually somebody trying to switch off. You know, I just got to know when to pop and just take advantage of the mismatches.
You've done just that in the first half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. The first half mercifully coming to a close. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny's here. Shaq is here. The first half was all about Stephen Curry. He had 21 points and 3 assists. In their previous game, he had a performance he said he wanted to put behind him quickly, and so far he's doing just that with the nice first half he had here. Taking a look at the Knicks, Kenny, what'd you think?
You had to love the persistence they showed on the offensive boards in the first 2 quarters. They put everything they had into cleaning that glass, and they came away with a lot of second chance points and a healthy halftime lead to show for it. And they're in a great position right now.
And now, Shaq, let's get your opinion on Oklahoma City.
Well, it's no wonder they're getting blown out. No energy, no fight in the rebound battle. Ernie, you got to pick it up. You got to pick it up starting now, or it's going to be impossible to come back. Like the Pythagorean theorem, times 50, times 100, times 50, times 10. Impossible to figure out, Ernie.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go. Just go over there.
Welcome back to Oklahoma City, everyone. You can see Chesapeake Energy Arena there in the background as the cars stream down I-40. And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. Curry has been sensational.
And so far, he's giving them great production from deep. They've been able to kind of spread the floor because of it.
Well, his shooting has fueled the offense, and we'll see if they can get him the ball to see if he can keep it going in the second half.
Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. New York shooting so far very efficient all around, about 55%. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the court for the Knicks, they've got Levine. Iguodala out there with Green. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Curry in at the point. The Knicks have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts.
Two.
And the first one drops.
Just a big defensive mistake there. I mean, it's like free points. You want to harass Steph. When he goes to the free throw line, we know it's pretty much automatic. Always one of the league's best free throw shooters.
Stephen Curry hits them both.
I mean, I think Curry could shoot his free throws blindfolded and still make about 90%.
And Young kicks to Richardson. Screen by Young. Pass to Doncic. Shoots over Curry. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
And Sean, he's got a few tricks up his sleeve there. Doncic's handles are very impressive.
They double team Curry. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. So it's the Thunder now. The Thunder shooting a meager 37% for the game. And Young kicks to Vucevic. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Vucevic setting the pick for Hield. Now the pass to Richardson. Drains the three-pointer. Richardson's got 13.
Richardson shooting it now from deep. Good touch on the long ranger.
Levine passes to Green. It's going by Hield. It's Young on the wing, guarded by Curry. And Young kicks to Hield. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Vucevic is screen on Iguodala. Doncic. And the rejection by Towns.
Just a little lackluster so far with his effort. He's been very limited due to his poor shooting.
And it's good, 2 points.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel. around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
To the paint. And Hield with the basket on the assist by Vucevic.
A little tease there from Buddy Hield, showing his explosiveness. Undersized, but able to convert inside.
Pass to Towns. Outside Curry. From the arc. And again, New York with the triple.
And he's been hitting from out there. Defensively, you're going to have to change some things up.
The classic catch-22 guy right here. If you key in on him, you're going to open up other opportunities for his teammates to have good looks.
And here is Doncic after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Hield with the bucket.
Yeah, 80%. Is that a good number from the field? I think so. 4 of 5 here shooting. Terrific start.
Towns, a screen on Young. It's stolen by Vucevic. Young against Curry. Picked by Vucevic. Down low. Towns with the steal. Here's Levine. Whoa!
Wow. Goodness.
Look out.
And I don't know if there's anybody who can match Levine when it comes to the art of the dunk. He is a highlight reel waiting to happen.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
He does not look happy. Their defensive rebounding has been putrid, and they're giving up a ton of second chance points.
Young passes to Doncic. Vucevic setting the pick for Doncic. They kick out to Hield. 5 on the clock. Picked by Vucevic. Hield with the bucket. Hield's got 7 now in this quarter.
Yeah, a defender just cannot lose contact with Buddy Hield. All he needs is just a slight bit of separation to rip the ropes.
Now here's Levine. He's got 15. And a deep 3 from Curry. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. 29 points for Steph Curry. Passes to Vucevic. Doncic kicks to Hield. Vucevic, a screen on Levine. Vucevic with the bucket. Vucevic has got 11 points.
Yeah, even though Hield can pull up from anywhere, you love that he's always looking to find a shot for his teammate.
Young with the steal.
I see him.
They set the pick. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Shoot it.
Here's Hield. Not going to go that time. Good defense by Iguodala. Outside, Levine. Outside, Curry. And again, New York with the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now, here's Doncic. Pass to Richardson. Vucevic, a screen on Curry. And Young, here we go. And the rejection by Towns.
And his foot movement is what makes Towns such a terrific shot blocker. He moves so well and can defend just about any position on the floor. And where's the fight defensively? I mean, you know you need stops to stop the bleeding.
Yeah, down by double digits, failing to shut down the lane. It has been a rough night.
For New York, they have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9. Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Lopez, he's checked in for Vucevic. Bobby Portis comes in for Richardson. And it's Sexton in for Young. And New York with a change here, too. Clarkson's checked in.
When he keeps his emotions in check, Green is a fantastic leader on the court. He can run a little hot, but there's no doubting his drive, his willingness to do whatever it takes to win.
Doncic kicks to Lopez. Stolen by Levine. And a fast break now for New York. Towns with the ball, and the shot is good.
He really takes off, just never looks back.
Yeah, by the time anyone even thinks of chasing him, he's gone.
The Knicks haven't made a mistake at the line yet, 10 of 10. Kent Bazemore's checked in for Levine.
One shot.
The free throw drops for Towns.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Sexton the pass to Doncic. Lopez sets a screen for Doncic. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Crowder's checked in. And a switcher also for New York. Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Green. And so here is Oklahoma City. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Towns, high post. And the dunk by Towns.
Just increasing their advantage. And right now, they're in a zone on both ends.
Love their strategy, and they've been able to execute on it, building a huge lead.
Now, here's Portis. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
Yeah, momentum right now is against them. They're just going to have to figure out a way to ride this one out.
Got to be some consideration here for a different rotation because the matchups right now just not favorable.
Here's Curry. He's got 32, down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets a floater go, and the layup is up and in. Curry's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Doncic kicks to Crowder. There's a good screen. Now, here's Sexton. He's covered by Clarkson. Lopez, a screen on Bazemore. Here's Crowder, and he gets the shot to fall after coming off the pick. Crowder's got his first 2 points.
And really, the defense didn't do a lot to fight around that screen on that possession.
Here's Curry with the 3, sinks the three-pointer.
It's pretty simple. I figured it out. He can't miss. Adding to the lead with ease and capitalizing on every opportunity. He can't miss.
Now, here's Sexton. Crowder kicks to Sexton. Over in the corner, Portis. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. New York's gotten all 4 of the three-point shots to go down since halftime. They're lighting it up here. Whistle on the play. Bucket's good. He'll go to the line. So we'll see Steph Curry go to the line right here. Is on Colin Sexton. Lenz checked in for New York.
One shot.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far, just above 50%. Lopez, a screen on Curry. Sexton, the pass to Crowder. To the middle, stolen by Len. Outside Curry. He feeds it to Clarkson. Now Sexton. And the pass to Crowder. Lopez kicks to Portis. Lopez, a screen on Clarkson. And stolen by Cauley Stein. From the arc, Shot's good by Clarkson. Clarkson's got 13.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Portis the screen. And there's the defensive 3-second call. The Thunder have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
One shot.
And so he hits the technical free throw. And the Knicks making a change here. Green's checked in. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. He got right to the cup using that screen. 10 points for him.
And this is why Sexton's teammates love him. His unselfishness, wanting to set screens for other guys.
Green, the screen. Bazemore passes to Len. Crowder against Green. Clock at 2. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And the former Hoya Green, a rangy forward who can both score and defend from all areas of the floor.
2.
The first one falls. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And here now the Thunder. Sexton kicks to Crowder. Shamet. He's covered by Bazemore. Len with the block.
Well, putting the wingspan to great use, Len throws that one away.
Len a screen. Bazemore for 3. Hands it from downtown. Bazemore's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Portis against Cauley Stein. Lopez a screen. Shamet. He's covered by Bazemore. It's tipped.
Just terrific D by Bazemore, really clamping down on his man and giving no room to get that shot off.
And when you can outscore your opponent in transition, that's always going to work to your advantage.
They've also taken care of some of the details in this game, and that's why they're ahead.
Lopez a screen. Pass to Sexton. Hits it from 3-point range. Sexton's got his second basket of the game.
And it's important Sexton makes those. The more he hits from outside, the more the floor will open up.
And, of course, Colin Sexton. His college team once had to finish a game with only 3 players.
Yeah, and he scored 40 that night. I mean, almost led him to a victory. He loves to play under the bright lights, brings great energy and enthusiasm every night.
It has to be frustrated out there right now. His teammates are really picking up the slack for a lackluster offensive night.
3-pointer, Crowder, and again Oklahoma City with the triple.
And there's the patience you want to see from Sexton. Eyes up and finds the open man.
New York moving the ball around. Len a screen. 30 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Clarkson, and he jams it with authority.
Well, a lot of ways that Clarkson can beat you. Most of the time it's off the dribble, but when he's shooting the ball well, he's a dangerous offensive player.
Oklahoma City's gone 4 of 6 from 3-point land since the start of the second half. 17 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Sexton. 6 points for him. Here's Lopez. Shoots over Len. Lopez, no luck. Good if it goes. The shot, no good. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. It's the Knicks running away with it. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, Greg, is peripheral vision.
Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. Thunder shooting around 41% on the night. We've got Aaron Baines. Davis is out there with Jay Crowder. Then it's Terrence Ross. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Now here's Ross. Davis sets a screen. Elbow shot is on the way. Len grabs the board. Len's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Now here's Clarkson. Tight defense on him. He kicks it to Bazemore. And the foul called on Terrence Ross. That is his first foul of the game.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
And here are the Knicks now. Inside, Crowder with the steal.
Turnovers weren't a story for them early on, but that's changed. And now they're definitely having trouble keeping possession and momentum.
Shamet, he's covered by Clarkson. Davis dishes to Crowder. Shot clock at 6. Off the screen. The offensive rebound. And Davis gets it to go. Davis has got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Thunder. And so it's New York with it.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Shamet, he's covered by Clarkson. Outside for Davis. They set the pick. And fouled on the shot, so the bucket counts and a chance for one more here.
This is where, as a defender, you want to wrap up Davis. Make him earn all of his points at the charity stripe.
Tyson Chandler, he's checked in for Alex Len.
One shot.
That one misses for Davis.
And the 13th pick in the 2010 NBA draft, Davis has already been with a number of teams in his young career.
Clarkson with the screen for Bazemore. Chandler outside. Here's Clarkson. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And Jordan Clarkson is a player who is looking for his shot whenever he gets the ball. Can distribute enough, but it isn't his top priority. Very dangerous when left alone outside.
2.
Free throw good. Clarkson. And with Clarkson, as good as he is outside, Greg, he prefers to shoot off the dribble than on the catch.
Yeah, and it's why Clarkson gets labeled a high-volume, low-efficiency guy. Terrific on catch-and-shoot chances. I think if he played more towards his strengths, he could put together a career year.
And both free throws good for Clarkson.
Clarkson, it's interesting for him. He's not really a point guard and not really a shooting guard, so trying to find ways to stay in the game and stay aggressive and do whatever is asked of him to earn minutes.
Now here's Crowder. It's stolen by Green. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
And that is a shot that Green knocks down consistently. The defense has to try harder to contest him from there.
Now here's Ross, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bazemore. Young's checked in for the Thunder. Here's Baines. Back to Ross. Shot clock at 5. Shot's good from Young.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Clarkson kicks to Chandler. They set the pick. Ross with the steal. Young, right side. Back to Ross. Off the screen. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
He used that screen to perfection and got a wide open look to knock down the jumper.
Bazemore passes to Clarkson. Green, the screen. Back to Bazemore. Yep, that one goes.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And Young kicks to Davis. Passes it to Young. There's the pick. And the three off target.
This just doesn't seem to be his night, or his team's for that matter either. And they got to pull it together here quick, or it's going to be lights out.
Pass to Green. It's stolen by Davis. Kicks to Young. Good on the three-point shot.
Well, he now has 4 3-pointers this game, guys, 2 in each half. He's really spacing out the floor for his teammates.
Clarkson dishes to Novak. Back to Bazemore. Clock at 6. Shoots a 3. Hits it from three-point range. Bazemore's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Shamet. He's covered by Bazemore. Left side, Davis. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Davis sets a screen. Shamet. But they get it back. The pass to Young. Shamet. He's covered by Bazemore. Fires for 3. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
Look, I checked the numbers, guys. We know he is great from out there. He made 1 in the first half. Now he has 1 so far in this half. Look out.
Now here's Green. And Young kicks to Ross. Back to Young. Outside, Davis. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Clearly a foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Davis. Vucevic, he's checked in for Aaron Baines. Joakim Noah, he's checked in for New York. And both free throws good for Davis. Now, here's Clarkson. Pass to Chandler. He dishes it to Bazemore. 6 on the shot clock. Noah with a screen on Young. Nice work there coming off the screen. Clarkson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
The more Clarkson plays in the pick and roll, it seems like he gets confidence, and the better he becomes. Tough cover for the D.
Young against Clarkson. It's Young on the wing. The Knicks have gotten every shot they've taken so far in the fourth quarter to go in. That's 5 in a row to start the quarter.
And lots of credit for the team around him. They're picking up the slack here tonight. He just can't buy a bucket right now.
Now here's Ross. To the inside. Here's Vucevic. Chandler with the defensive effort.
Yeah, just misjudged the layup. Defense has to be better. Very fortunate there.
Now here's Bazemore. He's tightly guarded. In the corner, it's Noah. Green up on top. He's guarded by Ross. And there's another one for the Knicks.
And a smooth jump shot from the veteran Green there. These are looks he nails consistently.
Shamet. He's covered by Bazemore. To the middle. And Ross with the slam.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Chandler a screen. Passes it to Bazemore. To the paint. They kick it out to Green. Over Ross. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there. Oklahoma City's gotten 3 of their 6 three-pointers to fall here in the fourth. Shamet. He's covered by Bazemore. Back to Young. Fires from deep. Good on the triple. Young's got 9 points here in the second half.
I don't know. I'm getting the feeling as this game moves on, he's getting stronger.
Green against Ross. Noah with a screen for Green. Ross with a steal. Young against Clarkson. And yes, it's good.
You know, he has single-handedly helped them carve into this lead thanks to his scoring in the quarter.
Bazemore with it. Noah the screen. Clarkson passes to Noah. Clarkson with the screen for Noah. Feeds to Bazemore. And that one drops for him.
Bazemore feeding off the contact. It did not slow him down on that possession. Good finish.
Back to Young. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Young's got 21 in the game.
Well, passing is something he does very well, especially when it comes to leading his man to the right spot.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Bobby Portis has checked in for Davis, and Jay Crowder's subbed in for Terrence Ross. And New York with a change here, too. Len's checked in. Clarkson kicks it to Noah. Pass to Bazemore. 6 on the shot clock. From the baseline. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
He might want to close a little faster to Bazemore, especially in the mid-range where he's been pretty consistent.
And the shot goes down.
And those are 2 teammates right there working in rhythm. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
Now, here's Clarkson.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Knicks.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Steph Curry.
And he was remarkable, absolutely destroyed the opposition. Any matchup he had tonight, it felt like he was going to dominate.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Davis is checked in.
One shot.
That's good from Young.
And the comparisons to Steph Curry, it's understandable. Young's shooting ability is off the charts.
Clarkson kicks it to Bazemore. Noah with it, picked up by Portis. Young against Clarkson. Over Young. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Here's Oklahoma City now. They're on a 14-6 run. Outside Crowder. Davis sets a screen. Portis, the pass to Davis. Portis, a screen on Bazemore. Shamet, he's covered by Bazemore. Misses the layup. Clarkson up top. So no problem for New York as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Steph. Congrats on the win. How does this team continue to be the most cohesive unit possible?
To me, it's a commitment. And we know that that's going to put us in good position to win every single night. As if we bring the effort, multiple efforts at each possession where you might get beat, but you got to get back in the play. God's going to help you, you help him. We care about each other, so we want to make sure that nobody's left out to dry. And I think that's a big factor. And, we're just relentless on the defensive end.
You guys have been one of the best defensive teams in the league the last few years. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.